Hello, welcome to iFocus tutorials. In this video, I will explain the ps command in Linux. We all know that Linux is a multitasking and multiprocessing system, so it allows multiple processes to operate simultaneously without interfering with each other. In order to view all the information related to a process, Linux provides a utility called ps, which stands for process status. ps provides a list of running processes with their PIDs and other attributes. So if I run the command as ps, I will get 4 columns. The first column, that is PID, it gives the unique process ID of a process. Second column, that is TTY, it is the terminal in which the user is logged to. The third is the time, that is the amount of cumulative CPU time the process is running in minutes and seconds. Sometimes ps shows the time as 0. This means that no CPU time is given by the kernel till now. So here the bash has not been given any CPU time, as it is just acting as a parent process for the other processes which need bash for their execution. And the last column is the CMD, that is the name of the process that launched that process. Various options can be used with ps, so it comes like Unix style, BSD style and GNU style. So Unix style commands are given with a single dash, whereas BSD with no dash and GNU style is given with a double dash. Now to view all the running processes, I can use the option as ps-A. So it is used to display all the running processes. So if you observe, there are multiple running processes. Similarly, I have a second option also. First of all, I'll clear my screen. And the second option to display all the running processes is a ps-E. So both works in a similar way, that is a ps-A or ps-E will give you all the running processes. Now if you want to view the process which are related to the terminal, then we have the option as ps-T, capital T. So it will give you the list of processes which are associated with the terminal. Similarly, if you want to view the processes which are not associated with the terminal or a session leader, then we can use ps-a. So here the session leader is basically a process which starts other processes. So ps-A will give you the processes which are not associated with these session leader and with the terminal. The most used command in BSD form is a ps-aux. So if you observe, that is if I scroll up and if you see the columns, there are multiple columns here. So the first one, that is a user, is the user who runs that process. PID will give you the unique process ID. Percentage CPU will give you the CPU utilization of process in percentage. Similarly, percentage memory will give you the percentage of memory which is used. VSZ will give you the virtual memory size of the process. Similarly, RSS will give you the size of physical memory. TTY is again the terminal on which you are logged in. STAT will give you the process states like sleeping, running, zombie, any one of it. Start will give you the time when the command is started. Time is again the amount of cumulative CPU time the process is running in minutes and seconds. And command is the name of the process that launched that process. So if you observe this command, the basic 4 columns, that is of PID, TTY, time and command, it is remaining same for your basic ps command. Similarly, if you want to view this command in a tree structure, you have the option as ps, AUX and F. So F will give you the tree structure. So if you observe here, you are getting a view as a parent to child process. Now if you want to sort the processes, we have an option of sorting also. So I will sort on BSD option. So hyphen you have to mention sort is equal to, and I will sort by using the percentage memory. So hyphen percentage mem. Now if you observe the memory section, that is memory column. If I scroll it and if you observe the percentage memory column, then it has been sorted properly. Now what if out of all these columns you want only 2 columns to display? So is there any way that you can display the processes in a user defined format? Then yes, we have an option. So ps-e will list all the running processes, and if I use a O here, it indicates the list of processes in a user defined format. So I need to mention which all columns I require. So right now I am displaying only 2 columns, that is a PID and CMD. So now if you observe the list, I have only 2 columns. First column is the PID and the second column is the CMD. So in this way you can list all the processes in user defined format also.